A warm welcome to you, my friends, wherever you may be watching from. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and I must say, I've been feeling a bit under the weather as we approach Halloween. I don't know, a bit of dryness in the throat and craving for rare organ meat, but I don't know. I think I might have picked up a bug. But this week we have a new Paydirt seller getting started on the market, a YouTuber, to continue our series of YouTube video Paydirts. So without further ado, let us turn to the new haunted gold epicenter of South Louisiana. And as you can see, we're getting into the spirit of the season here as we check out what X marks the spot for today. But first we have something else to address. And I think you see that there. First, we have to say hello to another one of our little guys out here. This is one of my hurricane rescues. His name's Shadow because he always kind of stayed in the shadows under the house for the pretty much the last 8 months. He'd pop up in and out, but usually he would kind of stay under. But he got to where he'd let me scratch his nose, touch his nose, and now right, yeah. He's you can see he's got a spot there, and he's got a wound over here on his back where he's a tough tomcat out here. He guards against everybody. He's looking at somebody right now, aren't you? You be nice. But he's a sweet boy. He is not fixed. He is full tomcat though. So yeah, he's right. But yeah, over the last couple of weeks or so, he's kind of adopted the front step here and trying to push little bit Blackie and Scherdinger Jr. out of the picture. But so yes, we have get this addressed here for Halloween coming up. We have the god awful Bayou Gold Guy Blood Bayou Nightmare Paydirt. And yeah, you can see it's on Blood Bayou there. And there's not even a label on the back. You can see it's blood red, the red Paydirt. It's got some, you can see some of the greens and the garnets in it. And yeah, so there's our gator out there in the Blood Bayou. So we're gonna be giving away this Paydirt on Halloween night. But this is the video you're going to comment on it for. So you're going to want to enter hashtag BGG That's right, BGG Blood for the comment to win this. And also, I have to say, this is horrendous. This is something you're not going to want to do. It's going to be nasty to clean out. It's got all kinds of heavies and extra metals and things to even make it tougher than just the dirt itself, which is bad enough. On top of that, it's going to have over 3/4 of a gram of some mostly fine gold in there to recover. So it will be hellacious. So that again, this is the video you're going to leave the comment for BGG Blood. And next week on the 28th on our regular Friday night show, I will be giving this away here, which is a small version of the big bottle. And it's the Halloween Blood Bayou Nightmare Paydirt. And this is going to have over 3.35 grams of fine gold in it. And this will be given away on a live chat, guess the number video for the 28th next week. So we'll be doing this on the regular Friday night, and then we'll be giving away our big bottle on Halloween night Monday. So there you go. And how you like my little creature there? Can you tell? Those are my red polished garnets I glued in there for its eyes. So very cool. Gold nugget sails, gator eyes in the little skeleton there. So all right, well, good luck that. You'll also be receiving some of these cool skull and bone everything. We have a necklace for every season, every holiday down here. So now let's turn to our X. Yes, we've got our haunted beverage there going in the classic goblet. Very Very Halloweeny. Ah, yes. Surprised it's not bubbling. So here for our pay dirt, this week we have a bag that I received in from a viewer. Like I said, it was Reggie Neighbors, and he sent me a couple of his stickers there. Very cool. There's his, he's got the big backhoe and the pile of gold there. And like I said, he sent me a couple of stickers off of that and a bag of his pay dirt here. He's going to plan on starting to try to sell some. This is 7 ounces of his unclassified dirt from the Locust Branch, I guess wherever that is in South Carolina. And it is a 1/2 gram added to this bag of gold. But he's going to have material from the Saluda River and the Reedy and the Broad Rivers for sale coming up on his channel. And he's going to be giving some away as well on his channel. So again, that's Reggie Neighbors at ymail.com. If you want to contact him about trying to get some of his pay dirt, we're going to check it out. And of course, there'll be a link in the description below. So let's get our bottles away from, again, if these things get wet, they're ruined. They run immediately. So we're going to pack them away some safely back in their big Ziploc bag that I keep them in at all times once the label's on there. So I can't splash or get water on them anywhere and ruin another label like has happened before. So, all right. Well, let's get our pan out over here. We'll run the magnets through it and see it's not grabbing on the bag, so it doesn't look like we're going to get punished too bad on this one. And just to show you what you're playing for on this one, that yeah, even though it is loaded with the some of the hardest dirt to get through, it is also loaded with not just magnetite but hematite, pyrite, mica. I'm sure the big one will probably, big one does the same. So there you go. That's what you're going to be in for. So like I said, unless you're really a glutton for punishment on this, it is going to be one to set on the shelf. It's if you're it's I would say this is probably expert level plus, but we'll see. I made up a bag like I told y'all for a viewer. It was actually for Matthew Lopez, who had won on my the last Guess the Weight, and since he had just sent me this. Okay, it's just double taped. I didn't think it had a heat seal on it there, but yeah, just double taped and ziplocked in the bag. But yeah, so I went ahead and made up just a bag. The first bag that I've done. Y'all saw the picture of it that I threw in. Well, since I had stuff going to the UK, and like I said, I'm gonna be taking care of all you guys that have been so generous to send me stuff. I got a long list of return people to handle. So it's just it'll come in time, my friends. But again, people don't send this stuff to you to expect something back. So just but know that it will be. You'll have some Bayou Gold guys stuff coming for sure. So let us get into this again. 7 ounces of this material, unsearched, from his place down in South Carolina. And last week, we did Chef V's, which was the North Carolina. So we're working away across the east coast there. Look, we got a piece of a bug in there, it looks like. All right, we'll get that out. We'll get that out. We'll run our little magnet through there just to see if we pick up anything out of that. And very little bit of stuff there, so nothing to trouble us. So let's set that there. We'll bring out Big Boy here, and we'll get some water set up. We'll be right back. All right, I was about to go through this, and I was just looking, kind of moving the dirt around through the pan. And where'd it go now? Well, I saw it, and then it was gone. A nice little strip of gold. Well, that's not the one I was looking for, but there's another piece right there. Very, very nice little flat. Where's the piece there? Oh, there it is. Another little strip of gold. So let's just go ahead, and we've got our jet dry in the water, and check out some pay dirt from Mr. Reggie Neighbors going in. So yeah, Reggie's done. I've seen that he's had a couple of pay dirts that he's sent to people that have done on their channel. So, like I said, I'll leave a link for his to. I guess the price will depend on how much gold you're wanting in it when you get it. He didn't send me prices on it, but he just did the descriptions like that of what was in it, and that's a cool looking rock. So yeah, Matthew Lopez had gotten his in. He just sent me a message that he had his packages come in, and he'd already gone through his his little bag because he wanted the challenge. And yeah, apparently it gave him a pretty hard time. So that was cool. I was glad to hear that, because I've got 2 bags from him we're going to be doing on a upcoming video. He sells some of his stuff in the UK already, and whoa, there is some nice gold showing up there. Look at that. Wow. Very nice. That's some odd looking pieces there, but that is gold. Well, if I can get a zoom on it, it's got some quartz in it, it looks like a little bit. Very, very cool look to it, though. Look at that. Check that out. So yeah, we got us some nice chunks in that first classification there for sure. Very nice, Reg. We will. If you're one of the people watching this that maybe aren't familiar with some of the names we're throwing out when we're doing these, Reggie's been in the chats for some time. You'd see his comments and stuff. So, but he's another YouTuber that wanted to get into doing a channel, and like I said, wants to see about selling some pay dirt. There's a number of people there in the Carolinas. Well, I'm just having a heck of a time getting those pieces to go in. Well, I guess I got it. That just will not go. All right, well, we can. I don't know why that thicker piece there, that bigger piece just was too, check that out. That's a nice, it's flat, it's hard to pick up. Again, this almost has that, kind of that, oh, it almost has that, like that gold, which was it that I got from Gold Nugget Sales? And, or maybe from Gold Bay, the crystallized gold, or I don't know, that it had that dark, character to it and all that lumpy roundness, but a very cool piece of gold there. We got his other little partner out there with it. See, that looks very different. So, all right. Like I said, that was an awesome start to that. Let's put our cap back on before I knock that out and spill it. We'll go with about that much on this one, then we'll finish it off with that. Be right back. All right. Again, it looks pretty clean. So yeah, this week home is celebrating our bicentennial, 200 years since it was founded in where it was 1822. I thought they had already acknowledged it or something from earlier in the year, but they were just having something big downtown this weekend and last weekend, and I think they're having a parade or something this weekend. They painted a big mural on the wall downtown. So, but yeah, 200 years of being in the being in the swamp. And then of course there were settlements in Louisiana in the 1500s, I guess. But yeah, a very long history down here for a lot of people, a lot of families. If y'all have watched the last week's video, we did excuse me, Chef V's stuff. And that one, and I was finding out I thought it was copper. He messaged me and said no, that was ironstone. So I thought ironstone was black. I did not know it came in that red coppery color. But like I said, I wasn't sure. It seemed like that's the only thing I knew to think of as copper because it sure seemed to have that quality, but it was not. It was ironstone. So that was very cool. Very, very nice bag of pay dirt for North Carolina there from Chef V. Excellent, excellent time going through that stuff. And I still have a couple of more. Like I said, I've got Matthew Lopez coming up, and then we also got some from Patriot Prospecting. The Don't Tread on Me bag. Got some from Eric Miller Prospect. They sent me his jar. So yeah, we still got a list of stuff to do. We'll be doing something in between. It's not going to all just be the YouTube stuff, but I will be having them in the coming weeks for sure. And thank you guys again so much. As I said, I'm just I'm not worthy. I'm just dumbfounded that you guys send me your stuff and to do on the channel here, and appreciate you watching, supporting already. But this is really above and beyond. So like I said, I'm gonna get back to all you guys and eventually get some stickers made and send those out to everybody too. But yeah, it's the list has gotten outrageous. We got a little bit like sand trapped in this last one here. That was a lot of chunky gold in that in that first batch. So yeah, that may be the. Looks like we got us a little speck right there at the end here. Lovely. All right, nothing eluded us there. So all right, well, there we have it. We dumped the last one out, and when we cleaned out the last pan, we got a speck added to it now. But yeah, like I said, those are some pretty chunky pieces of gold in there. And there's our little addition there at the bottom. So very nice. Come on. Well, I thought if I held the two down, it gave me the graph to expand on it. Oh, all right, there we go. So yeah, there's our little speck that we picked up at the end, and our nice chunks across. Again, some beautiful looking gold. So thank you so much, Reggie. We're gonna dry it up and get a look at it inside and get a weight and make sure we found what we were supposed to. Of course, I'll go back through the tailings and out, and we'll be back. All right, we have our beautiful pan of dry gold here from Mr. Reggie Neighbors. And you can see that actually that little speck right there is what I found in my tailings, that little that little splinter. So very nice, beautiful stuff. So let's see if we got our, that's what you're going for next weekend, next Friday on the live chat. Let's see here. There we go. We can our scale on, make sure that we're set at, why is it taking a longer to think about it there? And it still wasn't right. Okay, let's see now. But it's not. All right, let's recalibrate. All right, we are calibrated to where we should be. And, well, where's my paper now? Okay. All right, let's see if we recovered what we were supposed to find out there. I don't think I missed anything, and I sure did not. 0.60 grams even, so very nice. Very nice little return on that pay dirt, and some really pretty chunks of gold. Well, all right, let's just take a little look at our gold here. And some very, like I said, some very nice pieces in there. And some of this dark, this is actually kind of unusual, this very dark stuff. That's I mean it's gold, no doubt about it. But yeah, it's got the dark character to it, and the, like I said, that piece there. It's got that almost rolled look to it. And these are so some, like I said, some really really nice cool pieces. Actually, I may try to see about putting these in with some ammonia and shining up the others. There was our longer little strip piece there. So, like I said, it was a fun little bag to go through. It was pretty easy. Nothing hard to get around. If you were going to make this up as a pay dirt, just as an easy beginner type pay dirt, this would be a good bag. If you're I'd say if you were wanting to really put out something that a broader appeal, you'd want to maybe take out a few of these bigger pieces and add in some like the -20 -40 mesh gold to just to have that to try to challenge a little bit on it. And then even with without the black sands, and you got the finer gold, that sandy material, it's it offers a little bit more of a challenge on it. But like I said, this was fun to do. We only had 7 ounces, so it's not like we had a lot of material to go through. So it went through pretty quick and easy. And like I said, those some beautiful, beautiful pieces of gold there. Very nice character on them. So I'm very happy with this bag, and especially since he just sent it to me as a gift. So thank you so much, my friend. But yeah, it's like I said, for just a fun little pay dirt to do and get some nice gold. That's like I said, that was pretty nice. So I'll have a link, like I said, in the description to get for his email and his YouTube channel. So just awesome stuff. All right, and just one more reminder that this is again the video that you are entering BGG hashtag BGG blood BLOOD to win the bottle of the. Like I said, you can see stuff poking through there on it. Green stuff from the marsh, red stuff that matches the blood Bayou. And like I said, still lots of magnetics and other stuff in there with it as well. And yeah, so something for your Halloween horror there. That will be announced on Halloween night. And then for next week for our live chat giveaway, you'll want to come guess the number for a bottle of the same thing, but a little smaller version of it. And again, you can already see little things popping up in there. So I think that should be entertaining for someone. Plus, like I said, you'll be getting some of these cool skull and bone beads that'll will go out with it that are festive for the holiday. So I don't know, can you call Halloween a holiday? But at any rate, it should be fun. Well, it would seem that my condition is not improving. I went out and got a bite to eat, and it still left me very hungry. So I'm gonna head on out and see if I can find something else to eat, and we're gonna call this one wrapped up. So until the next time, this is what's left of Bayou Gold Guy saying thank you for watching the program, and come on by and I'll have still something to eat. Unless, other than that, I'll see you the next time. And don't forget to enter your comment for hashtag BGG Blood for a chance to win some of that Blood Bayou Paydirt. So now I'm going to head on out. So until next time, stay out of the bayou, my friends.